Yeah, some real guests. All I'm doing is interviewing losers. I finally got some real guests.
He had resorted to interviewing me.
I was interviewing Robin Quivers. I mean, she's fun, but I speak to her every day. I'm here to interview real stars and celebrities, for God's sake.
No fun.
First of all, let me tell the audience that INXS is here. Michael Hutchence, the lead singer, and Tim Farriss, guitars.
End of bio. There goes the luggage.
You mean you sat at home and watched my TV show?
Yeah.
Cool.
In Australia.
It was very late, and
Where were you, in LA?
else to do. I had nothing else to do.
You had absolutely there was nothing else to do.
I did have one
I
other
haven't
thing.
seen it, but I'll have to watch it now.
Hey, Michael, you're growing your hair back. What happened, man? You cut off all your hair. That was a really strange move.
That's true.
No, really. What was going on there?
I just...
That was like Grammys last year. His hair grew in pretty long since Grammys last
It
year.
was a lot longer. I cut it again.
I saw you guys over at the
I got
Grammys.
dreadlocks and then it gets out of control.
Hey, you guys look pretty good. You guys got a good look.
We got a look. We got a look.
How is it, man?
We don't even work on
How
it.
is it being?
It's
like
just natural. Just
how
wakes
is it
up.
being a rock star, like having those kind of hours? Oh, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I would have them no matter what I was doing.
Both you guys are single, right? Both you guys single?
No.
No.
You're married?
Ish. I'm sort of single.
Well, he's supposed to be with Kylie Minogue. Is that
You
it?
got her? Oh, man. Let me tell you what I do to her, man. If I could just get with her, man. You got Kylie Minogue?
I got
Isn't
her.
she like 12?
Yeah.
How old is she, man? Wait a
13
second.
now.
You could get arrested for that.
23.
Is she 23?
Have you seen her latest
so
video?
Cute. Oh,
Yeah.
forget about it.
It's too much.
Oh, man, I just wish I could get something like that. Oh, man, what's that like?
Oh, Robin ain't so bad.
Oh, well, Rob,
He doesn't have me either.
I had a sex dream about Robin last night. Got to third base and then pushed me away. Realized I was married. I got married before I got, listen, I'm not as famous as you guys, in terms of this whole thing. But, in my own little world, I'm kind of a celebrity. And I get certain women looking at me, even as ugly as I am. See, I always thought you guys were brothers because you look so much alike.
Really?
Yeah, the two of you. Well, the first time I saw your videos and stuff, I thought you guys were like a brother act.
Yeah. Well, we sort of are, but Michael isn't one of them.
Oh, I see.
I have two other brothers in the band.
Yeah. I thought for a while Michael was going to leave the band. I thought you were going to go solo. I thought I could have seen that happening. You know what I mean? And then, you guys would have beat the crap out of him, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Have you ever tried
They
to go...
got those mortgages.
I figured after, the album went really big and
No, he
stuff.
was going to leave because we beat the crap out of him.
Oh, is that what it is? See, lead singers are strange in the sense that they're the only guy in the group that has to sit and get to bed early because their voices will go. And they have to actually take care of their voice.
Everybody else
I've
can
heard
party and everything. I have
so
to do
you know
the
what I'm talking about.
interviews. That's
Yeah,
right.
and it's sort of it's cool because you get all the attention when you make a video and stuff.
Right.
And everyone thinks of the band as the lead singer. But
Well, that's
the
nice.
actual
I like
partying,
that.
and then all of a sudden, then the lead singer says to himself, I'm singing my ass off here. These guys are out having a good time. And you want to know something? There's a lot of musicians out there. And I'm busting my balls, and I'm writing a lot of these songs. I don't have to split with these guys 4 different ways.
I had this conversation about an hour ago.
Oh, I bet.
So funny, yeah.
Come on. You know that's
With
got to
my
happen.
manager, I do it once a week just
Yeah,
to keep
right.
him on his toes.
Because it's got to go through your mind that imagine making all that money and not splitting it 4 ways. Come on. Now, come on.
like-
You got,
or like
don't get
3
all
ways,
defensive about this. You know what I mean?
6 ways.
Because he's going to beat you again.
6 ways.
Six ways.
You ought to get rid of some of the dead weight in that group.
There's the PA company, there's the trucking company,
No, but
there's
never
the lighting
mind that.
company.
That's necessary to any artist. I'm
Yeah, you
saying,
would still have to pay them.
why are there 6 guys in INXS? Seriously, why can't you narrow it down to 4?
We're
Top
working on
5.
it. We're working on it.
Let's see. What you got? Drums?
The Mercury isn't working.
Where's the dead
Where's
weight?
the extra
Yeah, where's the
guys?
extra fat?
No, we got the drums, bass. That's
Right.
normal.
The group is actually in excess.
Yeah,
It's
that's
excessive in
right.
terms of how many
That's
guys.
the name. That's the
Absolutely.
name.
Literally. All right, you got the drums. That
got
you need.
drums, bass.
Well, I guess it's like you couldn't have gunpowder without all the ingredients.
Yeah, well, wait a second. We'll decide what
let's
ingredients
find
you
what
need.
ingredients
yeah,
we
keyboard
have.
player
Keyboards.
and
Okay.
guitar. Yeah, but he
Guitar.
writes the songs.
Oh, he does.
Oh, gotta keep
With
him.
me.
Oh, you see?
Okay.
All right, so all you need is him. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't met him.
Right.
Okay, then you got Tim on guitar.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. He's
And then you
a
got
great
Kirk.
guitar player. Don't get me wrong.
Thanks, man.
It's got to go through your head. There's a lot of guys
I
out
think you're a
there.
really good disc jockey, too.
Thank you, man. All right.
And you got Kirk on guitar and sax. See, and these 2 guitarists work off each other.
Is there any way the 2 of you guys could just work out your own little group thing and then just hire some studio musicians to work with you?
Yeah, but I think, sure we could, but it
he's
sounds like
got
a real bore.
brothers, though.
Oh, you got brothers in the group.
Yeah.
And also, it sounds pretty boring to me,
Hey, you know.
I mean, I figure anyone can do that.
Business is business.
I mean, anyone can do that, have a record, it'd be really successful, and they'd be gone, too.
Wait a second. I want to talk about Kylie Minogue. That is so cool, man. How'd you make the move on her? How'd you get her? What do you
out
like?
for a date.
First of all, you're a good-looking guy. Both you guys are good-looking guys. But, you know, when you dance around on the stage and stuff and you show off your belly and your chest and everything, girls must go nuts.
Oh, that posing.
Yeah, I'm an old ham from
Do you
way
ooze
back.
over Michael? Seriously.
Oh, believe me, you were saying we were doing better without guests. I'm like, there's no way INXS is getting out of here without me meeting him.
You would jump into bed with Michael?
No, I didn't say anything
Would you,
about
let's say
jumping
Michael
into
said,
bed.
let's say he turned to you and he says, listen, Kylie's in Australia. Where's she live?
She is.
Australia?
She is.
Yeah. She's cute, man.
Well, you don't know. I really dig Australians.
You do ya? I mean, who doesn't?
Just any Australian.
They're mellow people. You know how that country started, Australia?
Yeah.
That was all prisoners.
Prison
That's
colony.
right.
It was all
That's right.
prisoners. You guys are all descendants of prisoners.
England
Yeah,
sent,
white slavery.
England
Exactly.
sent all their convicts to Club Med.
That's right. And you guys, there it
They
is.
had a really good time, and England's still pissed off about it.
But how'd that work? In other words, you guys were doing a gig, right? You guys
Yeah.
were, you were doing your thing.
Yeah.
And afterwards, Kylie Minogue called you or something?
No.
She was at the concert?
No, what happened? What happened?
Well, I remember
don't know.
meeting her, can't remember when it was, 88 or something, in Sydney, backstage at a gig at the entertainment centre there.
Michael, isn't that where you said to her, I'm going to be solo soon, I'm going to be richer than anything? Dumping the rest of the band? No, but wait a second. So
Didn't you meet her, though, in Hong Kong?
Yeah,
Again?
she came to Hong Kong.
Oh,
she
she
came to Hong
must
Kong,
be-
rang me up, and she said, you were talking about some throat drops or something. And,
Oh, you met her in Hong Kong, and you were talking about, like, singers need throat drops and stuff?
Yeah,
And you
well,
said,
yeah.
honey,
It
I've
was a
got
really good
special
line.
throat drops for you.
yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. And is it like an intense...
I was waiting for that. Just
I set it up. Hey, I set it up for you, okay?
Michael, is it like one of those intense relationships where you guys, like, really need each other and stuff? Or is it just like you're going to pretty well dump her as soon as...
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean.
Well, yeah, tell us first.
She won't hear
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm telling you, no one will hear this.
There's love.
There is, really?
There is love.
I would love her, man. I could love
She's
her.
a really good woman.
First of all, she could sing. She can support herself. She's got her own money, so she's not after you for money.
She's richer than me.
Really? No way.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. She doesn't have to
She
split
doesn't
6 ways.
split it.
Yeah, but all she... Wait a second.
Exactly.
Well, wait a second. Her
man,
hit
we're gonna
song-
get together and do a dance act,
Yeah, but her hit song... Hey, Tim, you got any good-looking women going with you or what? What's your story?
Yeah, Tim has the most beautiful wife.
Not
Yeah,
supermodel?
Buffy.
yeah, all three of the Wilson Phillips.
Really? You doing them? Even the chubby one?
Yeah, her
That's got to be a drag.
Her especially.
That's got to be a drag being the chubby Wilson Phillips girl because, think about it.
No, she's gonna go on and be the big star.
You think so?
She's got all
That's
the
right.
talent,
That's
I bet.
right.
Yeah. You're not that fat, and no one puts up with you unless
Yeah,
you got
they
some
don't have
talent.
you in the
Yeah.
group unless you're really writing the songs.
Wait a second, guys. Just tell me the move, because I'm living through you right now. Just tell me the move, okay? So, like, you guys just hang out backstage and stuff, and you meet cool girls.
Yeah.
Because let's
All the
face it,
time.
and, oh, man.
No, you don't.
And now
meet-
you're with, like,
you
a
meet-
rich woman. How is she richer than you, though? She only had that one big hit.
Here, yeah, but she's had 15 top 5s in England.
Really? Yeah, but England's the size of Philadelphia. How much money can you
I
pull
guess
out of
you can
England?
make a living
Yeah, it's
there,
got a
though.
lot of
Oh,
people.
we sell 1 million records at least in England alone.
You guys got cool friends? Like, who do you hang with?
Who do we hang with? Oh,
You don't hang with, like, Sinead
Elle
O'Connor.
McPherson?
yeah, Sinead's an old friend.
You do? You hang with her?
Yeah. I don't hang with her. We don't see each other anymore, but
That's a good shtick with the bald head. I like
she
that.
actually said, we actually had a demo tape years and years and years ago before she even made a record.
And you guys didn't sign her
And-
up or something?
No, we took her on the road with us though.
Did you?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
England.
Oh, so she owes you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
you
gave,
know
us all,
her,
she gave us all her shoes.
She only goes for black dudes, though. Did you notice that? She's into black
Yeah, I
guys.
think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
She has a son called Jake, I know that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you the father?
No, but I have a son called Jake too.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Jake too.
How'd you meet your wife, Tim?
Hell, I met my wife
Backstage?
on a bus, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah. And she didn't know you were a rock star, right?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Okay, I'm
He
buying
wasn't
that.
a rock star.
Oh,
Though.
come
Wasn't a
on.
rock star.
He was about 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you know your wife really loves you. I wonder if Kylie really loves you, though.
But
She
you know,
does.
because they're in the
I know
same
she does.
industry.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool. It's not
That's
like
right.
a girl who wants to be the wife of a rock star. She's a rock star.
No, I wouldn't like that.
And you guys got a
Rock
castle
wise.
or something? You guys live in a castle?
Yeah,
A
big
castle?
Really? Cool. You really do have
one.
a
It's on a
castle?
mobile trailer.
No, come on, really. Do you live?
Where does the castle come from?
Now, what about your? Now, what
He
about?
doesn't like talking about the castle, okay?
Now, what's going on with the new record? I dig that song.
Which one?
Suicide Blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
cool.
I really like
Man,
it.
you guys are real talented. You know that. You don't need me here kissing your ass. You know that.
You're right.
But I do.
You're right. You do need that. Yeah,
Michael usually gets it, right?
right. It's like Tim
Ass
Kaine.
kissing right now.
Says, I never get my ass kissed like Michael does. So, Michael, what happened last year at the Grammys when you cut off all your hair? What was that a statement of some kind, or was it just
No,
like
you
you
know,
were
I just woke up one morning and I was sick of myself. You know, you see yourself in the papers and on TV and stuff for years and years and years and years and years
Right.
and years, and it gets so intense. You wake up and you go, bleep it, and I cut it off with a friend. You know, we just cut it off one day and said, yeah, it's okay.
Because I
It'll
came
work.
in, I said to Robin, I said, here's a guy So good looking, right?
Yeah, he came the
And
very
I
next
said,
day.
He's typical a good looking guy. Because, man, I look like a horse's ass. I know that. You don't have to say it. I see the look in your eyes
You
of
do remind me
disdain.
of one of the Ramones.
Yeah, I know. I look like Joey, and that's a real thrill. All right? I know it. It's
He's
a drag.
cool.
He's
Cool,
cool.
It's a
but
look.
he's
He
not
looks like a
good
monster,
looking.
and I look like him. That's
Yeah,
who I
you
look
have,
like.
You have personality.
Yeah, thank God.
I'd let him kiss my ass too.
Really? But let me, and I know Joey well and all that stuff, But to look like him is not my idea of who I want to look like. People say, hey, you look like a rock star. I go, yeah, like who? Like Joey Ramone. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah,
No,
why don't I
Michael
commit
Jackson?
suicide right now?
Yeah.
So, what was I saying, Robin, before?
What about him cutting his hair? It's like
right.
a typical good-looking guy.
I said, it takes good-looking guys. As soon as you're
Memory.
good-looking, they try to make themselves ugly. A lot
Why
of
do
guys
they do
this.
that?
Why do guys do that? If I was good-looking, man, I would just look good all the time. 24 hours a day, I'd be looking
make that
good.
your job.
I swear to God. You guys are nuts. If you look good, man, just look good. That's it. You found your look. You look good with long
Okay,
hair.
I'm
That's
back.
it.
I'm back.
Oh, man.
I'm
Already.
back. I found this out.
I can't believe it.
No one recognized. I couldn't get into the restaurants. The clubs threw me out.
Yeah, because I said, man, look at this guy.
Nobody
Look at what's
recognized
going on.
him.
Well, you guys are real good. And, here's the deal. You got the perfect lives. I've lived through you now. Hey, why don't you do a song? I got a guitar. Anybody, all the other radio stations said you have to do a song?
Well, no, yes, actually, but we're on our way to a sound check right now where we've got to
What do you mean
quite
sound
a
check?
few songs.
Where are you playing?
We're professional
Meadowlands.
yeah,
guys.
they got a
Meadowlands.
gig coming up.
You're doing the
Tonight.
Meadowlands when? Tonight?
Yeah.
In
Oh,
fact, we're
the
on our way
Meadowlands.
there directly from here.
Oh, no kidding. Robin, we should be there tonight. Hey, we should probably party with you backstage.
Oh, why don't you do that?
Yeah, come along.
You don't have a
some
way to
beers
get
with us
in.
or
That's
something,
If me and we're looking for free passes, okay?
Yeah,
we're
that's
disc
what you do
jockeys.
every interview. Yeah,
Come on, man.
Buy me with some tickets.
Oh, you want us to actually buy seats?
We'll
No,
put
we'll
you,
get some
no,
seats.
we'll put you on the Soup Dragons guest list.
Now, wait a
No
second.
problem.
What happened? You got a whole backstage thing worked out?
Well, sort of. Yeah, tonight we do because we don't have to leave immediately after the show.
Do you guys hang with people before? I want to be like in your dressing rooms
He
and
wants
stuff.
to help you get ready for the
You-
show.
I don't want to
You-
stand
you
around like
wanna-
some jerk
you
in the
wanna-
halls.
You want to carry guitars and stuff?
No. Now, come on. Huh? What kind of thing? What kind of insult is that? You guys are
all
getting
hell.
carried away with yourselves. I'm telling you. You're acting like rock stars.
You want to meet Elle McPherson, I know.
Hey, you know who's a real dick? Bon Jovi.
Is he?
Isn't he a jerk? Is that guy a jerk?
I've only talked
He's
to him
always
once.
been
He
really
seemed
nice
real
to
nice,
me.
you know?
He's not cool. He's not cool. You want to know how he burned me?
How?
When he was nothing, he was just playing high schools and stuff. I took him under my wing. I said, "Hey, man, you're talented. You got some good songs."
Well, that was
I
your
invited-
mistake.
I know. I was a jerk. I realize it.
Never do that.
I put him on the show all the time. I said, "This show is yours, man. You're going to make it someday." And I said, "You need to get your music exposed, right?" Little did I know, he started writing jerk songs about being a cowboy. But I'm a cowboy. Yeah, you're a cowboy. Okay, yeah, steel horse. Good.
New Jersey
yeah.
cowboy.
Yeah, some New Jersey cowboy with big hairy tufts of hair all over his body, from Wonder Woman underpants and Superman tattoos.
I think he's the only cowboy I've ever met, actually.
Yes, some cowboy, right?
You're very lucky.
Isn't there anybody you guys hate? Seriously, what are you guys all about love and everything?
There's a lot of people I hate.
Yeah,
you
Michael
know.
hates a few people. You hate the record industry like Sinead?
80% of the record company, record business is what? Scoundrels?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
There's a lot of scoundrels out there for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to start off in a little garage or in your bedroom writing some songs and thinking that, you're an artist or something and suddenly you have to deal with so much.
Hey, you mind me asking you a
Yeah.
personal question, Michael? If you're a singer and stuff, how the hell do you smoke? Seriously. No, seriously. Doesn't that tear your voice up?
Yeah, it does a bit.
It does, right? You
What
trying to
gives him
quit?
The edge, man.
No.
That gives you the edge, though. See, that's rock and roll, man. You
Gotta
don't
do
care.
that dangerous thing. Gotta
Yeah.
flirt with it,
You gotta
right?
gargle with whiskey and smoke cigarettes.
It's like, God, give me cancer. See, I'll beat it. You got to always think like you're going to live forever. That's it. I love that
I
attitude.
am invincible.
Yeah, it's bad for the voice. But
What do you care?
What do
That's
I
it.
care?
That's
Yeah.
right. What,
I don't need it forever.
These guys can smoke.
You
They
don't need it forever. Okay.
Well, you got a great voice. It's a gift. You guys have been blessed. You've both been blessed from God.
thank you.
Right.
And
Exactly.
when did
Thank
you
you.
get into that
Sure.
thing on the stage of just, like standing there and sort of like winding yourself around?
What kind of question is that, Robin?
I just want to know what comes to a person.
Let me ask that question. I was going to ask that.
I
When
don't
did you
know.
start first winding yourself up around on the stage?
Well,
What age were you?
I mean, did that just come naturally, or
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
really?
Yeah.
That's a shtick.
Yeah, I practice in front of the mirror.
I believe you did.
He was
Get
coached
out,
by
no.
Tom Jones.
Music starts and that's what
You guys
happens.
ever
Yeah.
have 3 girls at the same time?
Yeah.
Really?
You mean as each
Yeah.
other,
Oh,
or
man. I bet you never had it, Tim. If you did, you got to keep quiet because your wife.
4? But
A long time ago, thank God.
Really? 3 women at the same time?
At least.
Jesus Christ.
At least that was a low number.
Wait a
Howard.
second, I gotta have a moment of silence. Jesus Christ. 3 women at the same time. My head would explode.
It was,
Yeah.
it was a long
How do you
time
handle
ago
that
for me,
action?
too.
It was like an orgy or something? It was like some groupies backstage or something?
No, I had groupies.
Really?
I can't stand them.
But how'd you meet 3 women? How'd you get 3 women? How'd you work that
They're
move?
friends.
I
They love us.
had 6 once.
They were all lesbians, and then you got them into bed?
Not lesbians.
And they were doing stuff while you watched?
No one says lesbians anymore.
I say that, all right?
It's a funny word. Come
It
on.
is a funny.
Were they all Australian? Were they
I can't
models?
remember.
Were they models?
Yeah,
you
one
don't
real
remember.
guest.
I'd be living that the rest of
All
my
I'm
life.
doing is interviewing losers.
Laying
I
in my
finally got some
bed.
real
He
guys.
He had
thinking about
resorted to
that?
interviewing me.
Got me through.
I was interviewing
my
sheets.
I was interviewing Robin Quivers.
So where's Kylie? Like,
I mean, she's fun, but I speak to her every day. I'm here to interview real stars and celebrities, for God's sake.
No fun.
Yeah. First of all,
Serial
let me tell the
monogamy.
audience that INXS is here. Michael Hutchence, Too Much Temptation.
I did before we
and,
were
Tate
married.
Farriss. Guitars.
End of bio.
There goes the luggage.
You mean you sat at home and watched my TV show?
Yeah.
Cool.
In
It
Australia.
was very late.